Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it might be on your end. Today I want to share one of my favorite 5-minute quick warm-up stretches with my isobo. So grab your isobo, join in on the fun, get that blood moving, whether it's waking up and getting the day started or winding down or kind of a little midday stimulant break. So here we go. I'm going to start with my isobo. I'm going to pull it apart just about 20 to 30%. And start doing big, deliberate circles. I usually go for about 3 to 5 on each direction. So here we're going clockwise, really emphasizing those big circles. And then what we'll do is we'll come and we'll go reverse direction, counterclockwise here. Again, just really pulling on it as much as you'd like, more so focusing on a little bit of resistance, but getting that blood movement and that rotation going. Then as I go through these circles, then I come back and I come down, out, and always focusing on really hitting that full range of the circle that I can. Not necessarily rounding forward to get there, but really focusing on stretching that circle. Keep those shoulders back, don't round them forward, and we'll go the reverse direction. Again, just kind of loosening up those shoulders. Make sure you're breathing. Staying really aware of your body. And then I come in, come up overhead, really come down, get as deep as I can here. Really feeling that stretch in the traps and the top of the back and the shoulders there. Come over to the right side, hold it. Oh yeah, feel it. Push it as hard as you need. If you want to really go for that big stretch, go for it, but listen to your body. Make sure that you are not doing anything that you don't feel comfortable with. And then we'll come up, go around over to the back here. And on this one, we're pulling the bottom hand down, really pointing that elbow up to the ceiling. Breathing in and out. And then we'll switch it up, and now we're going to pull up, focusing on that front shoulder there, bicep tendon on the left side, that underneath arm. Really pulling to your comfort zone, feeling the stretch, but not feeling like you're overdoing it. Focus on deep breaths in and out of the diaphragm, that lower part of your torso, right in here. Switching arms, grabbing that underneath, this time pointing that elbow up, pulling down. Feeling that in that top tricep and shoulder. And then we'll go ahead and pull up, really hitting that front of the shoulder bicep tendon there. I know my right one is a little more tight than my left one. That has a lot to do with just each side's different. We use it differently throughout the day. And then also I had a previous injury that kind of allows that to tighten up a little more and be a little more responsive, if you will. So I try to give that a little more effort and work. All right, now we'll start getting ready into the hamstrings. Coming here, coming around. Now we don't want to be pulling out. We want to keep those shoulders back. Squeeze onto this inner arm onto our lats here. We're going to hinge at the hips and get that hamstring and come up over the top. And we'll grab the isobo, clasp our hands and squeeze, really get into those lymph nodes, get some real good circulation moving. And then we'll hop down into our hamstrings. I'm gonna place this over my foot, Left foot's going out, right foot's coming in. The reason I bring this foot in is to release this leg. All the focus on this leg for the stretch rather than this leg taking away from it. So here we go, sitting straight, hinging over, using that isobo to pull in as deep as you'd like. Really feeling that stretch. If you want to get a little more calves, let the toes and the feet, dorsal flex coming back to you. And then switching over to the other leg, tucking that other leg in. Here we go. Again, you don't really want to round, you want to sit tall and lean into it, keeping that back as straight as we can. Now, a good stretch is as long as you'd like it to be. The longer, the better. I do say that I would go a minimum of 10 seconds. I'd say that 15 to 30 second range is a good target. But anywhere after those 30 seconds is always good work done on the stretching as well. Now we're going to lay back, lifting that foot up, pulling our foot back towards our hip, feeling that stretch here in the hamstring, holding it. Really pulling back towards you. And then what we'll do is we'll straighten that leg out and pull up towards us. Getting a little more work in that glute med, actually, in the lower back, releasing some of that tension. And release. Taking it over to the side. One of the things that I try to focus on here is relaxing that leg. It's very easy to tense up. But once you feel that relaxation of that leg, you can really start feeling that stretching working in that inner thigh groin area. Again, take it only to where you feel that comfort level of the desired stretch you're feeling. Don't overdo it. And take as long as you'd like in that position. And coming up, bringing that leg up, switching hands here. Keeping the shoulders square on the ground, but the hips stacked. Coming in, getting that hip, glute, and IT band here. Keep that leg straight, knee slightly bent, no need to lock it. And again, try to relax that leg as you pull it up into the desired stretching range. And switching legs, coming over to the left side here. Flat on the ground, straighten that opposite leg, coming over to the side. Again, try to relax that leg, really feel your body give into the stretch rather than fighting it. Sometimes that takes some deep breaths or just a little time in the position to allow your leg to relax. Very good stretch for that inner thigh, groin. And then coming up, grabbing it with that other hand, keeping those shoulders square on the ground, stack those hips, pull it over to the side. Again, really getting in this area, loosening up, releasing tension in those hips and back. It's okay in the stretch to enhance the intensity by pulling a little deeper. Once you start the stretch, doesn't mean that's where you have to be the entire time. Allow for your body to tell you where that sweet spot is. And there you have it. One of my favorite quick routines. Stretch out, loosen up, releasing tension in the body, using your iso bow. Again, great for the morning, starting the day. Midday if you need a little productivity break and kind of loosen up, or to wind down on the day. So hopefully you enjoyed. Leave your feedback, questions, comments below, and we'll see you next time.